Well, hello everybody. So glad to see you again. First of all, we're going to start off the video with a little update from Project Gemineye. Mark Anthony K. He is Project Gemineye. He does everything over there, and it was so nice of him. Sent me a little card at Christmas, and he wanted to thank me because I had made a video about his records. He wanted to thank me for that, and he wanted to hope that I had a Merry Christmas. And of course, that's the only card I got because nobody else knows my address except for Mark, because I bought a record right from him, and of course I had to have my shipping address. So I just wanted to thank him on the video for having a nice send me that. I really appreciate it. It was so nice. Now he sent me an email, and I want to read it to you because he has another LP out. That was his latest record. Now these are very, he only makes 100 or 200 copies at a time of these records. They're very, very limited, and they're always done so wonderfully. And he's got polyline sleeves, and they're on colored vinyl, and there's posters in here that are signed and everything else. He really knows how to make a record because he's a record collector too. That's one. This is his second LP that came out, and then this was the first one that he made. Really, really good stuff. So he wanted to let me know that I want to let you know that the latest Project Gemineye album in the year 3073, Book 1, is currently available to pre-order at my Bandcamp page or directly from him. It's 180 gram yellow vinyl, plus you get a special poster, a 4-page book, a special download card where you can download 3 cover songs I did that aren't on the album: Iron Maiden, Queen, and a David Bowie title. Again, they are in anti-static sleeves and have a nice hype sticker, etc. All the things you would expect at this point from a Project Gemineye release. They're $36 Canadian. That includes shipping. There are also 4 test pressings available. Okay, now you can find them at the Project Gemineye Bandcamp page, so I'll click that. And here's the picture of the record. Yeah, I'm not going to start putting it on the blue screen, green screen, and all that. Not yet. We're not there yet. Okay, here it is. Limited edition 180 gram yellow vinyl, 100 copies. Custom center labels, limited edition poster for the first 50. Anti-static sleeve, special download card. And they're $30 Canadian. And $4.30 shipping. So I guess if you put 30 plus the 430, whatever, I guess that's 36 he was saying. Now, you can also, if you want to buy it directly from Mark, it's project_Gemineye_73 at yahoo.ca, because he lives in Brampton, Ontario. Okay, just wanted to have a little shout out. Mark's new record is on pre-order. Only 100 copies, and they're really good music. I like supporting Mark. He's a great guy. Look at that. What a great guy he is. And you can get yourself a nice record, a nice collector's item at a good price. Okay, let's turn that off. So look what we got here. We got Love Over Gold, Dire Straits. And what is this? This is the 1982 Canadian pressing of Love Over Gold. And I bought the reissue of this record probably 2012 2011, somewhere in there. And it was plated and pressed in Palace, Germany. And I said, wow, I've got a few of those Palace records, man. They are so good. So I said, I need to get, this record sounds fantastic, but if I can get a new one from Palace, it's going to sound even quieter background on it. Because on this record now, on Telegraph Road, you know, that Telegraph Road, the intro is quiet. And this has got a little bit of that vinyl artifact noise in it. It's not pops and clicks or anything. It's just a little washing, a little bit of that kind of stuff in there. So if I could get me a nice clean copy of that, that would be great. So I bought the Palace one, came in, awesome. You know, their pressings are so beautiful. Put it on, put that one on. Oh man, this thing blew it away. This thing was so good. It crushed that Palace Germany one. So I don't know what copies y'all have of this record, but the one I have is the original 82 Canadian pressing. And I do believe I bought it. I mean, I think I bought it at I probably bought it used for $5, you know, at Into the Music in Winnipeg, back in about '84 probably, something like that. Because I don't remember buying it new. I didn't really buy a lot of new records. I was just doing so many, you know, trade and buy and sell them those years. I just could buy everything at the used record store. But, you know, they come out with this joker, didn't they? And they're getting it a little bit short of supply. So, you know, Music Direct's starting to run out of some of these. Now, Analog Productions has still got some, and Elusive Disc has still got them all, but they're supposed to be limited edition, so it only lasts so long. So I thought I better bite the bullet, better pull the pin and get this one, because this is the one I want. I've got the first one on a Bernie Grumman remaster from '09 that was from the analog tape pressed in Palace, and it sounds wonderful. Compared to my original, it sounds fantastic. So I said, well, I'm good on that one, but I really want to get this. And partly because, you know, that intro had a little noise on there. So I know that these RTI pressings are always so quiet and they're always so great. So here's the record. You know, it's a gatefold record. Of course, it never came on a gatefold, did it? No. This is the back cover. But now that it's a 2 LP, they've turned it into a gatefold, but they just have the lyrics on the inside. That's all they did. And then again, the back cover is the same. And it's lumbered, limited edition, 45 RPM, 2 LP, using the Gain 2 Ultra Analog system. And we all know how these MoFis are made. Really thick covers, heavy duty pressings, 180 gram, 45 RPM. So I'm thinking, man, this is going to be awesome, because if you all remember, I did a video of that Santana record that I got. It was 45 RPM. And compared to the Columbia 2i, which sounded fantastic, it was like a couple levels up. So much better. And then I had that Blood, Sweat, and Tears record on the ORG again. 2-3 levels up from the Japanese first edition that I had. So much better. And then, you know, T for the Tillerman that Analog Productions put out, you know, I got the 33 and the third press, and it blew away the MoFi from back in the 70s or 80s. And then they put that on 45 RPM, and it was again so much better. So I'm really thinking I've got high hopes for this record now, don't I? And when I compared them, I'm like, hang on a minute. It's better, but man, you know, this one sounds fantastic. It really does. It's a great sounding record. You know, at $5 back in the day, right? Now they want $55 for these records. I mean, for the average guy, that's a lot of money. And a lot of people, they don't like 45s because they got to get up and jump around. But I don't mind that. I like getting up and down all the time anyway. I don't play like a whole side of a record all the time. That's just like Pink Floyd or something, or records that have every song that's great. And you flip it over and play the other side, that kind of thing. But a lot of times I'm jumping up and down, playing this song and that song. So I don't mind that 45 RPM. But okay. This is not like the other records that I had, where it's 2, 3, 4 levels above what I had. Is it better? Yeah, it's better. It kind of reminds me of the difference between the Stan Ricker half-speed master and the MoFi 45 RPM. That's kind of what it reminds me of, the difference between those two records. Now, the Stan Ricker half-speed mastered record was a lot better than my original Brothers in Arms record. And when you put it on, you go, now that's what I'm talking about. That's what half-speed mastering is supposed to sound like. The bass, all the detail in the music. So much better. Is this one better? Yeah, oh yeah, it's better. It's got more bottom end to it. It's bigger, the whole, and that bass energy, it works its way up through the mid bass and into the mid range. Not so much on the real high end, but in the middle frequencies, maybe higher middle, lower, bottom. It's giving me more, not another octave of music, but it's giving me more information. And so, let's move this over. So, I listen to, of course, I listen to Telegraph Road quite a bit. And then, why isn't it on here? Oh yeah, Industrial Disease. I heard that was really sounded great, so I listened to that a bit, compared that a lot. And then I went to Love Over Gold. What a great song. That's why it's the title track. And that Love Over Gold is a beautiful, beautiful song. And I really concentrated on listening to that. And it's got acoustic guitar in there, And so when I'm listening to this, I'm hearing all the upper detail of the guitar. But on this, I'm able to hear more of the body of the guitar. You're hearing that little bit of that lower information is available here, where it's not on this one. And of course, the drum kit's got more information. The bass, of course. His singing, you get a little bit more of that throat, a little more of that chest in his voice. So it's more it's more of an audiophile recording. Well, it should be, for crying out loud. It's 45 RPM. I shouldn't have to be. I should just be. It should blow this thing away. It doesn't. Is it better? Yeah, it's better. But I was not blown away like it was on those other 45 RPM records that I had. Like on that Yes, I have the Yes LP too on the 45 RPM. That is so much better than the other Yes LP. And okay, well that's going to conclude the video. Hope y'all liked it. I got some more records, and this coronavirus thing. We got nothing else to do. Watch videos and make them. So I got a few things I got on the burner. Hopefully in the next 3-4 days I can make some more videos, because I've got a few subscribers that have been saying, Ron, they want this video. What's going on? Why am I not making the video for them? Kind of thing. So we'll try to. Hey, I got another announcement to make. This week I called my boss. I said, hey, you know what? I'm retiring. Yeah, here you go. So I'm retired now, so I might have more time to do stuff like this. All right, buddy, fellas. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it all. Bye for now.